are you?
Hey, how you doing?
Doing great, thank you. So, can you share your story about this film being based on your own experience as a chaperone?
Yes. Our local high school, La Cañada High in California, ironically has one of the best high school choirs, I think, in the world. Our choir director, Dr. Jeff Brookie, has actually been honored at the White House. My wife and I have been chaperones on several of the excursions, two separate ones to Italy with two different children, and one to Spain with one of our kids. And I learned firsthand that being a chaperone is not easy. My son told me when I showed up and met my group, he said, "Dad, you got the worst kids." I said, "Why? Why do you think I got the worst kids?" Just you got all the football players. You're in trouble. Well, when I was there, they sort of behaved, but I had to leave a little early, and there was a woman that took over for me. Five of my kids got expelled from school for trying to smuggle in beer and broke curfew, and it was all hell breaking loose. I said, one day I have to write about this. It's just too funny and interesting, and I think a lot of parents could commiserate, and a lot of kids. And so eventually, I found an outlet for it, and it was in this sequel.
So, my mindset went into the film differently because I found out about this beforehand. So, I was like, I wonder how much of these experiences were incorporated. And maybe that's why you've addressed that this film has been one of your most challenging and rewarding.
Yeah, it's been challenging because we shot it completely overseas in multiple languages that we had to deal with, but rewarding because yes, it was a love letter to our high school choir. We just had a screening last night at USC, and a lot of the choir members were invited, and they came, and they got a real kick out of it. It was just a lot of fun. Their voices, the La Cañada choir voices, were used to dub over some of the kids that we found in Cape Town, because just the way we recorded it, we needed to do it. And plus, they're just so good.
What do your kids think about the film?
Well, another joy of working on this film is I got to work with two of my three children. Nikki was a costumer on the set, and so it was cathartic for her to see the movie put together. And my son Sean was actually the composer. And so we spent a lot of time work. So these guys have seen the movie quite a bit now through the whole process of mixing and dubbing and scoring. And so now what we need to do is not watch it for a little while, and then have it become fresh again, which will take a little while.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much. Congratulations with this film and a family affair, I guess.
Thank you, appreciate it.
You're welcome. Thank you. Bye bye.